Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Pass right side, that is hauled in by Horton. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Marte Mapu.
Darnold's pass intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing right away, it's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 2. Forced out wide. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession. Darnold quickly to Smith and Jigba. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6. Tight end going in motion here. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Azeez Ujulari. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. This brought in out past the 20. And it's a decent return. Get some of that yardage back before He's forced out of bounds.
Take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
On second down, it's May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's now third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Patriots first down.
42-yard line.
Yeah, you're here you go. Hey, what's up? Hey, let's punch it in. Great job, we're good. Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Ladies.
Man in motion, heading right. Here's Darnold. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
To throw is Darnold. Get this complete to Horton. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. From From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set.
Darnold. He'll go right and find his running back.
Here we go.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
Lady. Lady. Red 80. Red 80. Set.
Throwing, Darnold. In trouble, and down he goes. Azeez Ojulari. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking. Get yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This will be from 56. That comes out low and is blocked. He gets free to the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, those are the momentum swings they get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now Darnold. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's Michael Dixon now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
They're on the 17-yard line.
It's Henderson to start this drive. He'll push ahead to the 21. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second.
It is second and 6. Again, it's Henderson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Give them 14 on that one. First down, New England.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On first down, they go back to Henderson, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on first and 10.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's May. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. What a big play there for New England. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Foxborough after this. Second and goal. Stevenson, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, New England. That is second TD catch of the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Davis going in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That caught by Davis. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
To the left side, and is caught by Bolton. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Seattle.
Darnold to throw. He's going to air this out for Davis. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Here's May to throw it on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. What a big play there for New England. And even 30 yards.
44-yard line.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Again, working deep downfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Darnold now to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Azeez Ojulari. What a first half. He's pulling together his 3rd sack of the game.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turn to the city, I broke up that night. Got some more minis, I keep me a knot. I created YouTube, it made me a lot. You drop it this me, and you don't fight.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35. To throw on 1st down is May. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. In there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. On 2nd down, it's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. They'll go play action with May. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. Darnold now on 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing again from his own end zone. He's up to the 20. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. Back on good for 26 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Darnold to throw on first down. Pass right side, that is hauled in by Horton. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Here's Darnold again. That's taken in by Horton. Boom. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 35 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That's Davis in motion. To throw again is Darnold. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Darnold to the air once more. Forced to his right. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be third down.
And it's third down. Third and long.
Here we go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. Here's Darnold. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Now it's 2nd and 1. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Number 1, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Charbonnet trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced third down.
He'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They've come this far. You get the feeling they want more than 3. So here they will go for it on 4th. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Sam Darnold. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks get back in it. It is 21-7. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. He's going to try it here again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's May. He connects with Gray on that one. He's got room to roam. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Gray, touchdown New England. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw on 1st down is Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Open man is Davis. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And the Patriots are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Throwing on first and 10 is May.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's 3rd and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 35.
Here's May again. There's that man again. Another catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throw again is May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
May to the air once more. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That one good for 29.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
May to throw again. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Throwing now is May. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Patriots. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Darnold to throw on first down. He's got a man down the field. That's Bobo. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Here's May to throw it on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Patriots, 1st down.
On play action, here's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught. What a big play there for New England. 47 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Crazy.
To throw on first down is May. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Exiting the pocket right. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Here we go. One final play. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win for the Patriots. And they do it in blowout fashion. We thought this might be a competitive battle. It was anything but. Points came early and often. They cruise to an easy victory.